What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny here for another Sunday night shenanigans. We've had a weekend. Danny and I had an amazing day on the boat yesterday. Very relaxing. Caught like 10 bass and then one pretty decent sized rainbow fish or
Yeah.
rainbow trout. The rainbow fish.
Rainbow fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're catching rainbows in the Willamette. I think somebody's going to have something to say, huh? What up, Bruiser? I should run through the hellos real quick so I don't forget. First in tonight was Mr. Eugene. What's going on, Eugene? Carol Cox. What's up, sister?
Ken
Dix,
has
what's
purple
going
with that.
on? Dix thought that we were not going tonight. She saw when I talked about when we couldn't do the member stream because of your mama.
Oh, yeah.
Real Meyer, what's going on? Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Mr. Jeff King, what is going on? Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo. Now, funny thing, Eduardo, my wife looks down and seen that I had put Eduardo. She goes, well, who's Eduardo? I said, well, it's Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, is the name of his channel.
I said, who, Eduardo? Because you responded to him instead of hi, Eduardo. You wrote H-U, who, Eduardo.
And
And
right
I was
below it, you'll see
teasing
I
you.
caught my mistake and put hi.
I was teasing you.
Oh, man. Jen, what is going on? It's great to see you. Petzotics, Mr. Diego, good to see you. Of course, my buddy Peplin Creek Aquatics and his lovely woman, Miss Foxanne Fishes, good to see you. Monster Fish Gal, always good to see you. Who else we got? We got Bruiser, John McKenzie, what's going on? Uncle Smiley, welcome. Aqua Negro, haven't seen you in ages. Good to see you. Jack Farlow, hope you're doing well. Long family short, always a pleasure to see you.
You better highlight Foxy's fishies because you highlighted everybody else but not Foxy.
Okay, there you go.
That's better.
Now, speaking of Miss Foxanne, in case y'all didn't know, her and Peplin going to be throwing a big old party on Saturday, August 2nd, and it just happens to be Roxanne's birthday. It's going to be a Fish Fam camp out. I would highly suggest you guys go. They got a huge farm there, big old pond, tons of fish. It should be a good time. Unfortunately, I will be there probably for the morning of the 3rd, but I will be heading up further north to spend time with my father. Unless I could convince him to come down and camp with me for Friday night.
He'll bring his big old trailer home.
Yeah, tell him, don't blame me for your electric bill that month. My dad hooks into your electricity.
Glamping at its finest.
What's going on, Nathan Hovey? Good to see you. Miss Nona, getting Nona in the house. Ben Sharp, what's going on? Red Laser, welcome. Fish Dreams, how are you? All right, am I at the bottom close to here? Scotty the Fish Freak, welcome. Dennis Christensen, hello.
I'm going to put Ben Sharps up there. I'm trying to see what is. Oh, there it is. I could not tell by the little thumbnail what his logo was.
Who's?
Ben Sharp. But it looks like him and 2 of his kids. Anyway. But I couldn't tell because of the little thing. I'm like, what is that?
And Foxanne's got a naked woman on the front of hers.
That's a mermaid. Not a naked woman. It's a mermaid.
Good to hear their Fish Dreams. You're kicking. That's better than not kicking, I guess. Skipper, what's going on, brother?
good grief. I was way up high in the chat.
Surf City, welcome.
So Ben says it's my daughters and I at the lake. Awesome.
Hi, Zen.
Lake's the place I want to be. Now, we've been doing a lot of river fishing and stuff because we kind of have to stay close to the house until the truck gets fixed. But
Lyric Town Jack, welcome. Shady Grady, welcome. Yeah, we're not at all
lakes.
pleased with the old truck. Last EcoBoost I will ever own.
And it's
Might
not
be the last
even
one.
it's not even that it's I mean the EcoBoost has been a problem, but Ken has gotten a lot of good use out of the truck. I mean, he came and did the Fish Fam tour with it. I remember when he called me and said, me and I cannot remember her name. Her name just went out of my head. Hate when that happens. Pam couldn't meet up. And yet in Pam's video, you can see Ken's truck in her video. That was pretty funny. Like, oh, there you are, Kenny. Oh.
So today I asked one of our super red lines, and there was a kid I kind of like the dude. He's been pretty cool to me at the aquarium swap. He's been trying to get super red colony going. So we gave him our old colony. I told him, don't expect, wonders. You might get, if you're lucky to get 2 spawns out of them, that's probably all you're going to get. I mean, the fish are old.
I don't think he'll have any trouble getting spawns out of them. In fact, that was a good question. I should look that up. How long do plecos live?
I'm going to guess 10 to 15 years.
All right. 10 to 15 years, yes. So, and they're only like 5 because I got a bunch of the babies because the other people where we got them, this guy had a greenhouse on his property, and this greenhouse took up probably an acre of land. It was a gigantic a greenhouse, and he would grow bromeliads that he would collect from all over the world in there. But along one whole wall was nothing but fish tanks. And he said, hey, I'm going to have to move. I'm getting rid of everything. And he came to the club and he says, I'm giving stuff away. You can have whatever in them, but you got to come. You got to pull them. You've got to catch them. If you want any of the equipment, you have to break it all down. But it's all free if you want it. So there were about 3 or 4 of us that showed up that morning because I was brand new back into fish tanks. And I showed up that morning and I got all these super reds, but mine were more of the babies. The other guys there, I didn't know them really well. I was brand new to the club and everything else. And I was just kind of putting my tootsies in the water. So I took some of the younger ones and I didn't know whether they were male or whether they were female at that time. I didn't know that they had the big bristles. That's how new I was to getting back in the hobby. And we had not had bristlenose when we'd been keeping fish before. So that was a learning experience. But those fish that Ken just got rid of are the ones that I went out and braved everything to get.
Those guys have funded the fish house.
Pretty much, yeah.
I almost hate to let them go because they're a good little colony. They don't put out huge numbers anymore, but I'm guaranteed probably a spawn every other month out of them.
Yeah, and a small spawn.
Yeah, they made real small spawns.
Yeah.
The male looks like he's been through battle. He's got gouge marks all over his face because he's always fighting with the other 2 males. But he is the dominant male. He's the big boy. I should have probably kept one of the males and just threw him in mine just to keep my line looking good. But
I know. Was happy and sad to see them go because somebody else can have fun breeding them, and it clears out a tank for me. And we've already got the line that's producing all these babies, and we've got those in a 75, and that 75 fills up fast with babies.
Yeah, I mean that colony is crazy. It's like 2 to 3 spawns a month. It seems like.
And they're the prettiest, nice red ones. I mean, they're so pretty. They've really got great color.
What's going on, Melvin? I forgot. Lynn came in. Victor C. What's going on, my friend?
Life Lessons Vlogs.
2003.
You know who
So,
Life
show of
Lessons
hands,
is,
who's
right?
planning on being at Roxanne's place on August 3rd? I know a few of you have already committed. I'm just trying to get a feel who all is going to be there. And he always cries no matter what. What's he talking about?
Well, because up here it says Master Aquatic said, please smack the like button, like or dislike button, or else Kenny will cry a tad.
Craig, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Hope things are good down under.
Yeah, so my mom came home from the hospital again. Not sure that's good news.
Skipper, yes, August 3rd will be the Peplin Foxanne family campout on their glorious Wisconsin farm. It's probably only a mere, 9 hours from you, maybe? Hop, skip, and a jump, man.
Hop, skip, and a jump. Yeah, we're going camping, not this weekend, but next weekend. Oh, we may not have cell service then either. Guess we'll have to drive someplace to do a live stream or something.
I already pretty much told my members this morning, and I'll tell the folks now, chances are not this coming week, or is it? Yeah, not this coming weekend, the following weekend, the weekend of the 14th to the 17th.
It would be the 16th stream.
So the 16th, we may not go live. Matter of fact, I'll probably just set it up that we won't be there. I hate it when we miss streams, but I also don't like it when you got the old.
Because of bad internet.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be up in the boonies.
Where you guys hear word?
I hate it.
That's cool, Melvin. Yeah,
That
Firemouth. I probably would like to keep those again one day. They're one of my favorite little cichlids.
How many
But
times have we all
unfortunately,
heard Ken say that?
The bruisers I keep always seem to kill them.
Master Aquatic says, the boonies. I love the boonies.
Do a drain the tank stream? Yeah, Mike, you are so not coming near my fish.
I'll do a drain the tank stream.
In case y'all don't know, Anastelle, matter of fact,
Estenial.
Anastelle, whatever.
This guy.
right here. Lori, I
Dude.
don't know if you can get him, but put his link in the channel. That's my brother. He does gaming. Head on over, show him some love.
What's funny is he's always giving you such a hard time. And this, I don't know if you can see the family resemblance. He's a little hairy. Oh.
Well, God knows they could have blessed all of us kids with good looks, Mike.
Foxy says the airport is the next road over, Eduardo. You'll be fine. So he spelled it out for you, Anastelle. But that's not the way he spelled it, if that's how you pronounce it. He put the N in the wrong place.
It's What you think
Or is
about
that?
that, boy?
Oh no, I think he maybe spelled it the way you say it.
How you doing, DD? Good to see you, sister. Now, DD, are you going to make it to the camp out? You're someone in the fish fam I still have yet to meet, and I haven't met Pet Alex. I still haven't met Miss Lori. I
One of these
met
days, you're
Bruiser.
gonna
I
have to
met
do
Jenny
another
Lynn.
tour.
I'm going to go down. I want to see how many people I actually have met now. So I've met quite a few of them. So we haven't met Eugene. We've met Carol. I've met 3G. Oh, wait a minute. 3G, was he at? I don't think I've met Greg yet. I haven't met Dix. I haven't met Bill Meyer. I've met Jeff Kane. I haven't met Eduardo yet. Or did
Ken, you haven't met most of these people.
You met a lot of them. JMU, I haven't met.
Master Aquatic says we haven't met either Kenny and Danny.
So there's a
Plan
few
to
of
be
them.
there? Jeff will be there.
Well, I've met Jeff, but I'd be glad to see him again. The last time I didn't get much time with him. I'm probably not going to get much time with them all again this time because I got to head north.
Peplin says, I haven't met Danny. Yeah, you keep meeting up with Peplin, and I've never gotten to meet him.
Because you don't ever go with me on my trips.
I don't recall being invited this time. Probably because I always say no.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's too bad. It's like he saves his vacation for that. And I always save my vacation for my trip with the kids.
However, I picked these guys that I'm working for were nice enough to give me 2 weeks right off the bat. So that's going to be nice. I got 2 weeks to play with for a change.
Yeah.
So
Ken
maybe,
seems to really like these guys, so that's good.
well, the other problem is, too, we lost our Miss Shanna. So we don't have somebody to watch our place when we go out of town anymore.
Well, you do. You could ask a couple of people.
I'd be worried about Shanna and Shiva got along good.
Your brother says, "Ha! I'm cleaning on my vacation." Peplin brings up an interesting question. How do you save vacation when you only work 2 months at a time?
Touche there. Touche there, brother.
Oh, that's so funny. Thank you for that, Peplin. That was great.
Danielle, did we get something from Diego this week?
Not that I've seen.
We haven't got it yet, Diego.
Master Aquatic says, "What did you say about losing Shannon? Where'd she go?" She just kind of went. She shows up every once in a while. I don't know what she's doing. She's doing other things. So,
My wife made me some killer pot roast tonight for dinner. It was amazing.
well, my mother, she's like, Danielle, if I give you the pot roast, will you go cook it? And then she tells me I have 2 potatoes and a little tiny bag of baby carrots to go with it. I'm like, ooh, Mom. So I said, I got the potatoes, I got the carrots, I got the onions. We're all good.
I hear from Shayna probably once a month, maybe.
If.
All right, there's a name. My favorite little Packer fan. What's up there, Austin? Distastic freak.
Yeah. Yes. We do wish Shanna well. I wish she was around more. She's a funny, funny woman. Oh my
Her and I
goodness.
and my wife would have so much fun.
Seriously. She just laid me out. Especially the time when we went to the restaurant and Ken was getting so angry at this guy across the restaurant for staring at him.
In my
says
defense, I didn't have my glasses, first off.
he didn't have the glasses on. And Shannon turns around and looks behind her and she goes, "That man over there?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's been staring at me since I sat down." And she goes, "That's a picture of Tom Cruise." And Ken was going to get up and go beat up Tom Cruise. No wonder he was staring at him.
Hey, Pastor Lynn, what's going on?
Oh, it was so funny. Life with Ken's get really interesting. Well, he doesn't have the greatest eyesight for distance. And there was one time where he was driving the truck up this one street. And he goes, "Do you see that suspicious guy crouching down there? What do you think he's up to?" And I looked at Ken and I'm like, "It's a tree."
It was a bush.
It was a tree that had been pruned way back. Oh, so we went and got Ken glasses, which he doesn't wear every opportunity he can.
I do too.
Not very often, unless we're driving.
Just for driving, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're worthless at work, Danielle, because I can't see.
Well, but when you watch TV, I have distance problems, and I use mine for TV.
I don't need it for the TV. I see the TV fine.
Oh, Tom Cruise.
No, I had glasses for that trip, Foxanne. He goes, "You drove across the country blind?"
No, I got him glasses after
No,
that.
I saw those tornadoes very well.
I'm losing my voice. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening.
You have a
here.
drink down there?
No. I don't need one. I'm not thirsty.
Well, that's what keeps your voice from going away.
I could have gotten my own. Passing when that's so funny because Ken does do that. He'll squint and squint and squint. It's like, does that help? Oh, Mr. Magoo, that's so funny.
Who's calling me Mr. Magoo?
Thank you, Kenny. Passing Wind is calling you Mr. Magoo. I paraphrased for you, Passing Wind. Hi, Lisa NJ. How are you?
What's going on, Lisa NJ? But we're making around. We're hopefully have that room she's in done this next month or two, I'm hoping. The only deterrent is it's now officially fishing season, so now every chance we get, we're on our boat.
Yep. But that's okay. We're getting there. Yeah, Ken worked on the discus tank today, and the algae on the front of the tank had gotten
God.
So bad you couldn't see into the
I was about ready to get a jackhammer.
You know what I'm talking about, that green spot algae that just takes over.
Well, it doesn't help that we have 2 4-bulb shop lights on it.
Yeah, that's true.
So 8
and
lights.
It's warm.
Yeah. Zeppelin and Roxanne probably can see it when I turn that light on in the morning. All the way in Wisconsin.
Well, Ken decided that he was going to replace the light bulbs next to the driveway. And at that time, my son was living with us, and he came around the corner, and he said it was like, blah! It was like aliens were landing.
Y'all be ready.
Whatever, Ken.
Ain't that pretty, Austin?
Oh, nice. Lisa and Jay says, watching from home. Oh my God. Put it away, Ken. You're grounded. But I'm glad you're at home. How nice that you got out early today. But would have been nice if you'd just been able to go home early, you know? I haven't had my new boss tell me that yet.
Pretty good job on our own, Roxanne. We've gotten a lot of our tanks broke down. All you haters, trust me. And we're fixing to make Jefferson the highest paid non-QB player ever.
Passing Wind wants to know if that's your hearing horn.
A dribble cup? What are they talking about? What did I miss?
We're talking about your glasses. And now someone said that that's your hearing horn. You know, like those horns people used to shout into for the hard of hearing people.
How do y'all know it's not in the cup?
Ken, this is a family show. Foxy Fishes, green spot algae, tank gone.
I just scrape it with a razor. It's hard to replace a 240, Roxanne.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that one we got from Roland Holtz back when we first started with the club. He's like, hey, I've got a really big tank in the garage. You want it?
He gave me a good deal on it too. Like $200 for a 240.
Yeah, $200 for a 240, but we had to move it. And it's one of the thick glass tanks.
And it just happened to be that my daughter was visiting, and all her boyfriend and his 4 friends were getting ready to head out somewhere. I said, hey, would you guys mind going on a quick run with me? We didn't tell them nothing until we got there. What are we doing anyway? I said, oh, we're moving a 240-gallon fish tank. What I mean by we is I'm supervising and watch all you youngins do it. Then I found out that my future son-in-law wasn't that much younger than me, which I was not happy about at the moment.
He's still a lot younger than you. Oh my God, Ken.
Well, nowadays I love Ricky. We know this, but
he's
at the
nowhere
time I
near
wasn't
your
clean.
age.
You give or take a 10-year period, that's close
A
enough.
decade. At least a decade. There's more than a decade.
Yeah, the 300 we got was donated to me by All Things Aquarium.
Mhm.
And that's speaking of which, I need to go out and see. I haven't been out there in a while. I haven't been to any fish stores other than Kay's, really.
Passing Wind says it's always a good thing when your son-in-law comes with his own grandchildren.
Ed says he had to take a shower because he spilled a full cup of tea by himself in the first minute of Bob's show. Excellent, Ed.
That sounds like a incident. What, is he rubbing off on you? Keep hearing an echo. So Victor C wants to know, Kenny, what will you be driving? Well, for the Ford
Oh,
for
my
now.
in-laws are going to have me use their car while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Danny's going to the first day. We're just going to run it up there. Then I'm going to drop Danny off at the house and then use her Lexus for today for Monday and Friday.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday that I have to worry about. And I have to have a car because I have to jet back here at my lunch hour, let the dog do her business and get all of our fish tank lights on.
We'll have it before Saturday, right?
I don't know. If
Ah.
not, I guess we'll be another weekend of no fishing.
Except you made plans. That's no good. Hopefully we get the truck back. It's not an issue.
Well, if it's not, then we'll just tell her we'll do something with her the week of the 26th or whatever. When the week after we get back from the camping.
Well,
Hip hop.
so Master Aquatics wants to know at Skipper's, when is the next auction again?
The June 15th, I think, is what he said, Eduardo. Unfortunately, Danny and I cannot participate this time because we will be up on that mountain.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling by the time I get back that Monday, it'll be after shipping. So
Monster Fish Gal confirmed June 15th.
what's the matter?
I'm just laughing. The
I was talking about Shiva.
Oh.
He's over here breathing hard.
Hip Hop
You know, I
Hillbilly
think
says,
I know
"Hey,
the
Dee
problem.
and Monster." Huh?
I was telling her, I think I know her problem is. It's called you need to lay off the treats and the food, dog.
Oh, she went
Guys,
bananas.
when we got this dog, I looked at her medical records when I was there at the vet. Me and Danny have had her, what, 3 years now?
Yeah,
Or is it 4 years now?
about 3.
Anyway, this dog, when she came to me and Danny, was 82 pounds. She is officially, as of this past vet visit, 106 pounds. But she was anorexic looking when we got her.
You could see her ribs, and it wasn't that she was being starved, but she wasn't what I would call healthy. Like,
Nobody would accuse her of being starved now. I
no,
don't mean, I'm not making fun of you. I'm not making fun.
just leave me alone. I don't want to be on camera.
You see her give me the mean mugging, like,
Which was super funny because my mom was in the hospital this week again. And Kenny came over to visit with my dad one night. And we're sitting there, and Ken got up and he went and he sat in my mom's chair because obviously she's not there. And Bixby, the dog, started acting really angry and he started mean mugging Ken. And he kind of growled at him a little bit and was just acting all upset. And he didn't know what to do. He kept looking at my dad like help me. And Ken goes, "Are you mad that I'm sitting in your mama's chair?" And so Ken got up and went back to the other couch, and then he got all happy. The dog did not want him. Yeah. Zen Ginger says, "You're technically supposed to see a little of their ribs, but I can't on any of mine either. They look at me all sad and I assume they need love and jerky."
Yeah, Zen, she's got one big rib now.
Well, what Shiva does is if you walk into the kitchen and you haven't given her a treat in a while, she'll plant herself in front of the china hutch and you can't get around her until she moves to get to anywhere else in the house. So she blocks your escape. And she sits there, she looks up into the china hutch.
They're like, "Quit talking about me."
Oh, too funny.
And this mess right here is all me, guys. That is my fish tying station. That's for all my lures, for my walleye fishing.
Yep. Look at that. And that's just some of it.
That's just the beads.
I have them organized into little trays by color.
What's up there, Keith? Good to see you.
KJ Aquatics popping in real quick to say howdy. Don't yawn.
Dee Dee. I'm smart after. The reason I almost ready to start crying because I know if I would have said that comment when somebody was still around, I would have gotten it.
Are you sure those are fishing beads? Yes. Yes. So what I did, I ordered so many beads when he told me we need to make new lures. And so then I bought these little containers to put the lures in. And we've been winding them up around each individual one. I mean, they're amazing little things. And a nice compact size. So like this size. So easy to keep track of it.
It's one thing I think, Lisa and Jay, a lot of people lose track of when you're buying lures, how much you actually acquire.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of the repellers and stuff like that because I really don't ever have to use them.
Yeah.
I do have some buzz baits for the northern. I like to use those for northern pike, which I plan to hopefully this year convince my wife she needs to be patient where we spend the whole day just trolling that entire lake till we hook a muskie.
He thinks I would like this. I'm not sure I would. You can't keep them. You can't eat them. It's kind of like a sturgeon. Not really interested. Oh, yeah, it'd be fun for the fight. But the problem is I fought like a tuna in the ocean. I was exhausted.
Ooh, hip hop hillbilly says, "Yeah, I made a dumb mistake this week. Took a beta rescue and threw it in my 10-gallon, but forgot I had a dwarf Mexican lobster in there. Luckily, I caught it in the act of grabbing the bait."
Sage says, "Hello, fellow cave," to Craig's Catfish Cave. That's so funny. Sage, you're right.
Little bit sage.
I know, Dee Dee. That's like such an expensive hobby. When I was showing horses, I cannot even think of how much money was spent. I know. It's like kind of like us and fish tanks and fish. The thousands.
That's why I get a kick out. Guys say, "Yeah, I like fishing because I can catch all this free food." There's nothing free about the food you're catching. Time you put the gas and the lures and the worms and the like each of these rigs I'm tying, I bet you we're into them $3 each. Close to.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Time you had the corky and the spinner and the 3 beads and the line.
In fact, we're running out of corkies. Chattanooga.
Which isn't a proud thing to say. It tells you how many freaking lures I've lost this past few years.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Eduardo. I want to say our oldest fish right now is probably the 16-year-old silver dollar. That's the one I got from that cancer patient.
Yeah. That we know the age of.
And I know we've got several fish in the house that are probably well into 10 plus years. And then a whole bunch of 7s and 8s, and then a bunch of 5-year range fish. We actually don't have a lot of freshies in the house other than the ones we've bred.
Yeah.
But that's been being done on purpose. Danny and I want to get the place landscaped, the new look, what we're going to have, and then we plan to redo each tank, aggressively escape it, and then we'll stock them to our final liking, and that will be it on that. What's up, Kurt? Cichless 23, great to see you. Hope you and what's skip Zen? What did I skip?
He's saying hi, probably.
I said hello to Zen.
I know you did. Cichless 23. Zenny! Lisa and Jay, I totally get that. It's just I can't fish anymore as I can't sit long due to my back, and my balance is the best to be walking around lake shores anymore either. Yeah, with all the rocks.
Lisa, when you gotta come to visit us in Oregon, you can go fish with me because on the pontoon we got this super couch. You can lay flat on your back and just chill the whole day if you want. I'll even get you some nice pillows.
See, that's what I thought too, said Ginger.
That's kissing your butt.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm going to be feeling that tomorrow morning, Craig. Monday mornings are always the worst.
Lisa and Jay says, thanks, Ken, but the flight out there would kill me. Take the train. Come on out. So we didn't catch any of the walleye Ken's been trying to catch. I guess
We
the
had
water's
lots of
not
walleye
warm up.
bites. I could tell they were walleye bites, but we just couldn't set the hook. I don't know what was going on this week.
But he caught this itty bitty cute little bass. Like it was that big. And he goes, fish tank? I'm like, no.
Yep, she ruined the fun. He would have been perfect too. He had good color on him too. He's beautiful.
Craig's
Bright
catfish.
red eyes.
He was cute. Craig's Catfish Cave says, it's been cold and wet all weekend here, Kenny. It's gross outside and damn cold. Well, it's been rainy here and but very muggy. And so I keep having to have the windows open.
Says, think of Mondays as the start of the end of the weekend. And it turns out great.
Did you see Lisa and Jay? Danny, I get out there. I ain't coming back to New Jersey. I love and always wanted to be on the West Coast. Well, come be here. We would love it.
Hey! I thought we were buddies, Ed.
Ken, you don't have the nickname Nass for no reason.
Well, apparently I must have some NAS because people complained about seeing the crack of it on this show.
That doesn't mean you have a butt. You just have a crack.
I've got a crack with lots of hair. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys know this, but they now have little white products that are specifically made for old men. Similar to a baby wipe.
When did you find out about these, Ken? Because most people just use baby wipes.
I haven't been fishing over 4 years. Maybe that's why I got back in aquarium. Ever since doctors put me on full oxygen, my life's really changed. Now, Dix, I don't know if you've seen, I had a friend that had it, and they now got these cool little portable deals. Because he was in the same boat, and he's been fishing and doing everything now. It's only about this big, too. It's tiny. where you'd be able to carry it and get your life back if you wanted to.
Master Closet wants to know the brand name of those wipes.
Mando or something. I can't remember what the hell it's called.
No, it's not Mando. That's the body deodorant.
Well, that's right. That's the lady comes up. That lady cracks me up. Tits, boobs, under boob, front
Something
lap, back lap, feet.
And then now everybody, since she came out with that stuff, everybody's coming out with full body deodorant. I didn't know there was so many stinky people in the world. Yeah, Lisa and
I'm just hoping
Jason.
my dad. I mean, thank God I finally, with this, got him to quit smoking. My dad hasn't had a cigarette in like 6 months now, which I didn't think I'd ever get him to quit. He was
Empire
worse
of
than me.
Dirt
I mean, he
Aquatics.
was like 5 packs of cigarettes a day.
Kenny, you have a question. You working on your books now, Kenny?
My books.
Probably the Kensident books.
Oh. Didn't start a novel. I thought she was gonna. I mean, whatever happened to that?
I don't know. It disappeared.
I kept proofreading it every night for her for days and days and weeks and weeks and months, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared.
So I mentioned about all the stinky people, and your brother says, go to a gaming convention. I have heard that those are kind of stinky. Lisa and Jay, if somebody would only come up with a real true way to stop the boob sweats. It's real. And Chattanooga Ed says, I'm being nice to Danny this week because she got rid of that Cowboys flag. That was not my flag.
Danny's a Carolina Panther fan.
I have no flags.
But ask her who her starting quarterback is. Bet you
I don't know. I don't know since Cam Newton.
She's a Panther fan because she likes the team colors.
No, it wasn't that. Ken told me that I had to choose a team, and that was the year that the expansion teams came out. And so I picked the one with the logo I liked the most from the new teams.
Now, the right choice would have probably been this choice. You know, so you could support your man. And that was a test all those years ago, and you failed miserably.
When have I ever done what you would expect me to do? Oh my God.
What's up there, Tampa Tom? Good to see you, man. Oh, no. Should I do this? The dog pissed on my son's bed this morning. Teach him not to be so lazy. Oh, he was in the bed? Take the dog to the toilet is the key, son. Yeah, that's gangster if he peed right on him. That's awesome.
Well, Ken's mom's dog peed on her bed one day. And I think it was because she was upset because Ken and I were staying there and we had our dog with us. And anyway, so she tried to blame my dog. I'm like, my dog did not be on your bed.
Yeah, lady, our Cindy never peed in the house. Now, we did have Ladybug.
She never
there was
peed in the house until the
one
end.
of our daughter's boyfriends was sitting down there having a cigarette on the lower deck, and lady she was rotten. Her idea of going outside, she'd go to the end of the deck and pee. She didn't bother going down and going in the grass. She just squatted on the deck, peed. Well, this young lad happened to be under there when it happened. Me and Danny are out there
sitting in a lawn
Danny
chair.
was even smoking. We were both out smoking. And we hear, son of a bee. I said, what's the matter? He goes, I don't know what the hell's going on. It's raining. I said, that's not rain, pal. That is full-fledged dog pee. He goes, no.
Yeah, and she did have stubby little legs. Stubby little legs, but the long body, so she could get up onto the counters. It was
Well,
terrible.
she bunny hopped until she reached because we'd see her ears going flop, flop. When she finally reached up and grabbed whatever it is, yank it down, and then it was trouble. That dog would turn into Cujo the minute you tried to take something away from her. Hola, Stephen White. Welcome to the stream.
Red
Says, hola,
tail.
guys. Have you ever seen Micropothus here? It is called a red-tailed giant tetra.
Tetra.
Red-tailed giant tetra. I wonder if he's referring to my Bricons.
No. I don't know. I'm not seeing one that's. Hang on. I didn't get the technical name. Let me go back. I can't. Chelsea's.
Well, duh.
There we go. Oh yeah, I've seen those. Corey McElroy has a bunch of them from Brazil or whatever place he went to last. He brought some back. So yes, I've seen them. I don't have them. Passing wind. So now we're talking about animals peeing.
Okay, Carol, you're still here. We actually made it 51 minutes this time.
I don't think that's true. Because there's been some other off-color topics already.
Let's talk about lady eating the whole pizza.
The whole Papa Murphy's pizza whole, and then in a food.
Well, the worst one is when she got a hold of that Costco pizza that time. Those things are ginormous.
Ginormous. And she was rolling on the floor, moaning. And Ken's like, we should take her to the vet and have her stomach bumped. And I'm like, no, let her die.
And conveniently, when I was on vacation in Chicago, is when I and she wonders why I wonder if she killed my dog.
I did not kill his dog. That poor girl. She'd been losing weight and her face was all gaunt. And it was like 2 days after Ken had left for the trip, or I don't remember how many days it'd been, but she had a whole bunch of blood in her urine, and she actually went to the bathroom in the dining room, which she never went to the bathroom in the house, ever.
God, that's like
that was the one time.
Kenny's cracked with it. That's the old man though yet.
Chattanooga says, I wish I had pizza right now.
Instagram cracked me up, man. They have this. I keep seeing these commercials for this men's cologne, and the guys put it on, the women just attack them. Like, yeah, right.
Ken was like, I need to go get me some of that. So funny. There's no truth in advertising anymore.
Ed says he wishes he had a pizza right now. Ed, they got plenty of places that will deliver.
Yep. Well, yeah, this one went off the rails again. Why does that always happen to us?
Man, oh man.
What are you looking at? Oh, because the clouds.
We should be out there for walleyes right now.
Your brother says, I tried it, but I must have used the wrong version.
Oh, Lord.
That's funny. I guess I should do my own, right?
At least they do at our West Coast, Kenny.
What?
I'm
What
not
do they
sure what
do?
he was talking.
I don't know. What? Maybe getting attacked by girls? I don't know.
I think he was talking about the pizza
Oh,
delivery.
he does. He says have pizza joints open past 8 p.m. Well, what really gets me is fast food chain here in town. I don't know. Arby's, I think, is national chain. Anyway, they started closing at 7 o'clock in the pandemic, and they won't work past that now. It's like 7 o'clock. You can't even go when getting done with something you did right after work and go get some food. I mean, that's just too early. I don't even know what that means. Lisa and Jay says we have pizza places open until midnight here. That's
I think our favorite joint's open till 10.
what,
That
Flying
would
Pie?
be Flying Pie Pizzeria. But one thing about me, if I find something I like, I'm not one that goes out and actively pursues other pizza joints. Then I found my pizza joint. That's it. I don't mix it up usually. Dang, Dick says it's 167 miles to the nearest pizza joint where she lives. Wow.
Wow.
Well, then, Dix, I guess you must be learning how to make homemade pizza. I prefer when my wife makes it. It's really, really good when she does make it. This doesn't happen that often.
You.
It really doesn't happen now that her sister has passed, because her sister was the one that always egged her on to make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her sister was funny that way, man. When she had a hankering for something she wanted to eat,
She'd always
bring
come to
her all
me.
the ingredients to her and say, "Hey, let's make. What do you think about making a pizza?" There was no because she had all the ingredients with her.
She come up with that. That's so true. How do you say no to that? Oh, that is so true. So
Well, trust me, if you're a carnivore, Dix, this Flying Pie Pizzeria has one called the Miss Piggy. And that's all it is, baby. It's all the meat.
And okay, so like the crust is maybe that thick. The toppings on top of it are about that thick.
Then I do something that they don't do, and I have them add a bunch of mozzarella on top, so all those ingredients stick together.
What is Wawa's?
Never heard of it.
I never had it, Keith. Don't go to Wawa's, not even for gas. I don't know what Wawa's is. KGE Aquatics says, tried it once, Lisa. Laugh out loud. That was enough.
Well, when I was on my fish stamp tour, I finally got to see what all the buzz was about a Buc-ee's. I got to see what a Buc-ee's is.
I remember, though, when Ed sent you that pack of snacks.
Yeah, the Buc-ee corn. That was the bomb, man. I think we ate it up in like an hour or two.
So east of Chicago's Tower Pizza is the Shiznit. Well, our favorite pizza in Illinois was
Bucky
Sam
Nuggets.
Pizza.
That's it, Zen. Thank you.
Bucky Nuggets.
Bucky Nuggets basically are caramel corn, in my opinion. Just little caramel
But
corn.
different. The different.
They're tasty. I mean, I couldn't get enough. They're larger pieces of corn, big.
But Ed had been talking about these Bucky Nuggets forever. We're like, what are Bucky Nuggets?
I thought it was going to be fried chicken or something. I really did. But,
So is George going on after us?
oh, is it that? Dang,
It's got 1 minute.
Wow.
So I'm gonna have to look up what Wawa's is.
We're going to send them over to Garcia.
All
He's
right.
live right now.
You gonna capture the link?
Yeah, I can do that.
Ooh, Jess Bowen says I'm gonna try my first Chicago pizza when I go to the Chicago Aquashella. Now Ken's favorite pizza out there, Sam's Pizza.
I don't know if it's in Chicago, though.
Yeah, might be 45 minutes north of there.
All right, honey. I'm trying to get it. My fat fingers always get in my way when I'm doing this stuff from the phone.
I've got. Here we go.
I got it.
Okay. All right.
We'll
There
go
you go.
hashtag Mando tonight. Since that was such a great- Head on over there and say hello to good old Garcia. And we should see you all next week, same time, same place. Thank you all for coming out. I would go through all my other stuff, but being I'm a minute into the time already. Have a great night. As always, love your fish. Kenny and Danny out
Thank
for
you.
another week. See you next week.
Bye.